Hey guys, it's your girl Lauren, aka Flag Captain Lauren out of the 4. Today I'm going to be doing the makeup for what we have to do on Friday night's games. So hopefully you girls like the look. I picked them out. Well, I mean them, like I picked out the options, and each captain dance, flag line, and rifle all talked about which ones we like, which ones we didn't like, and I will be entering a clip of the makeup we'll be doing. So let's get started. I did just add some Wet n Wild My Cherry Amore primer serum. It's just to like get my face like prepped for whatever's gonna happen. So what I do use for my eyebrows is Tattoo Studio dip powder from Maybelline, and I go in with EOS tool. It's like an eyebrow one, just to simply do my eyebrows. And I just go in with it and I just start doing it. I outline my eyebrows and I go in. So I did just grab a mirror for me to look at my eyebrows while I do it, because some girls can do their eyebrows without a mirror and some girls can't. So all I'm doing is I'm outlining my eyebrows. I don't know if you can see so far. This is my one without and this is my one with. I'm just outlining my eyebrows. Your eyebrows don't have to be so good. You don't necessarily have to do eyebrows. You can skip to the next part if you just want to watch the video to learn how to do the eyeshadow. But this is for the new girls that actually want to learn how to somewhat do makeup for Friday night's games. And then I'm just going in and I'm just filling it in as I go, as you guys can see. So this is my eyebrow without, just my eyebrow with. It just looks fuller and more natural, and trust me, when we do concealer it's gonna look even better. So keep watching. So I just finished my eyebrows, and yes, they may not look like twins, but they are sisters. I added some Carmax just to my lips for right now, so that when we go in, when it's time for us to go in and put on our lipstick, that our lips are not dry. So make sure you do that. So what I'm gonna do now, after I filled in my eyebrows, I'm gonna go with the spoolie and just brush out the eyebrows so that all the pomade or the powder or whatever you feel like using, you can use pencil, powder, and pomade. I've used pencil and powder for a while, and then I switched to the pomade, which is this. You can get it anywhere at any local drugstore, or like even Ulta has this, Sephora. Just, it doesn't really matter as long as you do or you find what works for you. Trust me, it'll take a while. And it took me a while to do these. Like, they don't even look perfect. So there's that. What you girls want to get next is concealer and a concealer brush. Necessarily, you don't have to. I like to use LA Pro concealer. It looks really dirty, but it works. And I get the Infallible Full Wear Concealer from L'Oreal. Why I use the LA Color Girl one is because it has like a little brush on the top, and all I do is grab it with the normal Full Wear Infallible Concealer, and I just go in and outline my eyebrows. What this will do is it will make your eyebrows shape look very nice, and it will also pop them out more. So keep doing that until you think they look good. Ladies, I know this looks kind of weird, but this is exactly what my eyebrows look like. This is how they should kind of look like, and it's all because I use this one. I'm telling you, you can tell that you can see the mix of both of them, and they just bring out and pop out your eyebrows so much. Like, ooh, I know you girls look so good right now. You girls want to go in with the beauty blender. I just bought this new one. It is from Target, and what you want to do is you want to just pat it out so that it pats out your concealer. your concealer will still kind of still be there. And some parts may go away, and it honestly really depends on how hard or how light you're patting in with your beauty blender. And don't worry if you still have some left over, because when we finish the full face, you will not see it anymore. So hopefully your eyebrows looking popping, which I'm pretty sure they are. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the eyeshadow. So either you can use your beauty blender or you can use a concealer brush. This one is just a plain concealer brush from e.l.f. I will be using my beauty blender, and I'm gonna go in with my actual normal color of concealer, like I did, putting it on my hand, of course. And this is for because you need a base. You can either use a normal primer or you can use concealer. I prefer using concealer first because it makes it stick longer than primer, because primer is what you want to use for when you're adding foundation or foundation powder, bronzer, blush, and highlighter. So you're going to take the corner of your beauty blender or your brush, and you're just going to grab some of your concealer and pat it on your eyes. It's okay if it looks messy. It does not have to be perfect, ladies. Trust me. Because at the end of it, you're not really going to see your concealer anymore after when we're done. So get ready for the next step. Now for the girls that really do not do makeup, it's okay to not have a whole bunch of eyeshadow brushes. It's totally fine if you literally just use this brush that comes in our palette. So this is our palette, and some of the girls got confused because on Ulta it just sells you like this, but on Amazon it sells you with the cover. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with the dark color, and the darkest color that we have is this brown color, and we're just gonna pack it in, get it on our brush, and we're gonna put it on to the sides. So by the sides, I mean like the outer corner of our eyes, just like this. Yes, I know it's not that pigmented, this eyeshadow palette, but we have to work with it and we will get the work done. Just keep on adding more if you need to get the darkerness of the outer corner that we need. See, like it's coming in together nicely, girls. Just keep practicing. Yes, it's okay if it looks weird, if you have eyeshadow coming out like this right here. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Trust me. Now we can do the other eye if you think you're ready to do the other eye, if you like how your left or right eye looks, whichever eye you started off first with. However you like it. If you think it looks good, then move on to the next eye. If you don't, keep packing in more eyeshadow, ladies. Do what makes you happy. And if not putting makeup on makes you happy, then I'm sorry, but you have to do this. But yes, you just want to go back and forth in a back and forth motion. Start in one spot and just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like this. Your eyes want to look like this. So this is step 1 of creating the eyeshadow look. Follow me for step 2. This is step 2, and this is kind of like the hard part. You can, and I recommend you, please take that brush that comes in with our palette and go in with the really darkest color. I don't know if you girls can see that. It's this one right here. Actually, no, sorry. Go with the second one. It's right here. And you just want to take a little bit on your brush, just a tad bit, and add it at the very bottom right here of your eyes. So like this is the level where your eyebrow is at. And right here is the level of where your eyes start to meet. So for the girls that do eyeliner, that part is where you're gonna add in this dark part. I decided to go in with a different brush and just keep on adding the little darker color to it, and this is how it's supposed to look right now. So do the same thing to your second eye if you like the way that it looks. Remember, do a back and forth motion, back and forth motion. And go in. Oh, see? It's okay if it falls out. This palette is going to fall out, which means like the eyeshadows will fall down because it's not a very pigmented eyeshadow palette, so you're gonna want to keep going in and going in with the color for it to pop out sometimes. All I did was to get that kind of away is going in with the makeup remover. You can go do makeup remover or makeup wipes and just simply wipe it away, and it's okay. Your facial makeup is not ruined because we haven't done that yet, and hopefully you girls haven't done that yet, because putting on eyeshadow that's like, not saying it's cheap, but putting on eyeshadow that will fall out, it will mess up your facial makeup. So that's why we're doing it the third step, but follow for the third step for the eyeshadows. Now here's the part that may get tricky for some of the girls. You want to take your concealer, and this is when you can use your concealer brush. If you choose not to, you can, or you can literally use this brush, just wash it off. You want to go in and you kind of just want to try to make sure you get like the beginning of your eye covered. Guys, sorry if you can't hear my parents in the background. But yes, you want to just take that concealer brush and just go over it like this. And the reason why we're doing that is because we're gonna add in 2 different colors, and you kind of want them to pop out a lot, and this is how you're gonna make them pop out. These are some 2 other small concealer brushes. I literally have like a whole bunch of concealer brushes because I do eyeshadow a lot. And what you want to do next is we're gonna take the pink eyeshadow, which is this one right here, and we're gonna add it to the second. What I mean by that is we're gonna grab it and add it right here. Like that. It's almost pretty much what this eyeshadow like look is going to look like. Is I kind of see it as you know the ice cream that has vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate? That's the kind of eye look we're kind of creating today. Just like that. And now do it to the second eye. And there you go, that's how the pink should look. And now it's time to add in what I call the vanilla, and we're gonna go in, I don't know if you girls can see it, but this kind of pinkish goldish color look, that's gonna be our vanilla to our ice cream. So put on your brush like normal and go in and pack it in. I don't know if you girls can see that, but let me go in again, and hopefully this time you girls can see it. There you go. That's our little Neutropolitan ice cream for ya. So now do the same thing. Add the little gold into this side of the corner. This is what your eyes should look like. Those are the 3 steps. Actually, sorry, 4 steps. The first one is the light brownish. The second one is the dark one. The third one is the strawberry. And the fourth one is our vanilla. So this is the eye look. Hopefully you girls like it. And now we're gonna go into the base of the face, which is foundation, bronzer, highlighter, whatever you girls like to do. So what I like to go in with is the Infallible Matte Lock by L'Oreal. I don't know if you girls can see, but no sponsorship or promo or anything. I love L'Oreal. L'Oreal's makeup is so good. And all you're gonna do is just put some dots on your face. Ooh, that's a little too much, but it's okay. And just rub it in. Go all over your face, underneath your eyes, around your lips, in the middle of your eyebrows. Try not to mess up your eyebrows, but there you go. So the thing with me is that I use press-on foundation instead of using normal foundation. But I'm not telling you girls to do powder foundation. You girls do what you guys think works best for you. And for the new girls that honestly don't know, get press-on foundation, because this is really messy. Trust me, it gets really messy. This is so simple, so easy, so light. I use the Celebration foundation, and this is my color. And you can use a sponge or a brush. L'Oreal does make, again, sorry for the not promo or nothing, just L'Oreal is really good. L'Oreal makes one of these. This is like this is $30 at Ulta. I know it's expensive, but like I said, you girls want to invest in some good makeup because it's gonna last you a long time and it's gonna make you look good. So this is what I use almost on an every other day basis when I'm not wearing makeup. When I am wearing makeup, sorry about that. When I am wearing makeup, this is what I use. And what I'm gonna use to apply it, you can either use a beauty blender or a brush, but I'm gonna use my beauty blender because it goes in and it pats it in nice and well. So go in and rub it in and pat it. Pat, pat, pat away, girls. I hope y'all day was good. My day went really good. I know some of this makeup video was stressing a lot of you girls out, so I'm sorry if you girls felt like I took too long to record this. I did not mean to. It was really hard for me to find the makeup because I think a lot of girls decide to buy it all. But yes, I hope you girls had a good day, and hopefully you girls like this channel. I mean, kinda am a YouTuber, but not really, and not really good at makeup, but I know what to do and how to get there. I can get you there, but hopefully my directions are good, and if not, please tell me and I can help you in person. But hopefully I'm doing good for you girls. And sorry if I say like, but, or like this or that. I don't know. I feel like some of the things I say may bother you girls in this video, and I would just smile. Okay, so we're gonna go over the steps one last time. Brother girls are like, how do you do it? Okay, so let me find the palette. Again, for the first step, which is the dark color, not the dark color, the dark brown, which was the first step, it's the 1, 2, 3, 4th color. For the second step, which is the very dark right here, is the 3rd one from the very last right here. And for the strawberry effect, we used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 6th color right here, the very pinkish one. And for the last step, which is the vanilla, like I said, you know, think of it as vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate, it's the 1, 2, 3, 4th eyeshadow color in the palette from the back, and that is our vanilla. So there you girls go again. And remember, when you girls are doing either your foundation or your foundation powder, make sure you girls blend it in nice and evenly. And for the ones that don't know if they're blending their foundation correctly or not, you girls will see how I blend in my concealer right now. So for what I do with my concealer is I go with underneath my eyes. You don't necessarily need to do a lot. And then I do my chin and then my forehead. So that is called your T-zone. So your forehead is 1, your chin is 2, and your underneath your eyes is 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. That's the T. You girls can see that. And a trick with your beauty blender. Sorry, my English is kind of whack, even though I don't speak fluent Spanish. You know, tongue tangled sometimes. Make sure it's wet or it's nice and squishy before. And all you want to do is pat it in. Pat in your concealer, ladies. Pat in your concealer. And the reason why we do concealer is because it just get rid of the pimples, the dark eyes, the underbags, everything like that. And since we put concealer underneath our eyes, you want to make sure you kind of like go where your eyeshadow's at, like right here, so you can like clean up whatever you feel like does not look right to you. Just like that. Now do your forehead. And the part where I told you in the beginning about your eyebrows, about that it didn't matter if you still had some left over from your eyebrows, and this is why, because we're still blending in. So we're going in and we're blending, and yeah, look, stylish. Okay, at this point, some girls like to do bronzer and some girls prefer to bake, or they use blush. For me, I go in with bronzer first, and I go in with my Kylie Cosmetics. It's the old one, not her new one. And I just go in a little bit, and I just do the bottom of my chin. And this is called bronzer, but it's also like considered like contour. And then from my ear to my bottom right here of where my lip is at, like not the bottom but the middle of my lip, like that. And you want to go in a back and forth motion. You can go like that if you want, like soft, but I go fast because it just like blends in faster for me. And then your forehead. And with your forehead, you're gonna start from the middle, and you're gonna do one side and go back and forth, and then do the other side and go back and forth like this. So the trick with contour is that you're gonna want to go in a 3 on your face, literally 1, like a 3, 1, 2. It's like a 2-step process, but you're making a 3, 1, 2. But if you girls can see it, you're literally making a 3, 1, 2, but you're still making a 3. There you go. Some girls call this a highlighter brush because you can go like this with it, but for me, I like to use this for baking. And y'all like baking? Okay, so to bake, which is gonna pop out your concealer, your T-zone better, you want to get loose face powder or setting powder. And why is that? Because it's just gonna make you look like you that girl, you that, y'all know what word I'm trying to put in there, but you be that when you're using loose face powder or setting powder. How you want to do that is you just want to get some on your brush, and you just want to go under your eyes like this and go back and forth like that. I don't know if you girls can see that. I'll get closer. And this is why I use a highlighting brush, because it just works so well and it just like blends it out so evenly. Grab a big brush like this, I know it will look dirty, and just blend out the white powder. You can let it sit there for a little bit, but you can blend it. It should be good after like 2 or 3 minutes. Take a little break. I had to take a couple breaks in this video because, you know, you gotta get yourself together. But yes, now it's time for eyelashes, and you girls have been really needing help with that. So the eyelash queen is here to help y'all. Okay, girls. So now it's time for eyelashes. Some of you girls are wondering where I do get mine from. Mine are from Amazon. Literally a pack of 7 for like $5. Amazing. You can get your eyelashes anywhere from Ulta, Sephora, Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, Target. I don't know if I said Target already, but I recommend Amazon because you get so much for your money. Even Dollar Tree has some good eyelashes too. You do not have to get dramatic ones if you do not want to wear eyelashes. Simply fine. You can easily wear mascara if you would want, or if you don't like mascara at all, you don't have to wear mascara. Whatever you feel comfortable with, you wear. But one thing you have to wear is the eyeshadow makeup, so don't forget that. So now when doing eyelashes, some of you girls may want to buy an applicator. So when you buy the applicator, it's okay if it's cheap or it's not fancy. Just make sure you don't poke your eyes out. Now, all lashes will not come to the shape of your eyes. So please be careful and try to measure out how much you think you need to cut, or whatever it is, whatever the fact is. For me, I'm only going to cut a little bit of the bottom part of the lash, which means the back part. Only a tiny little bit. You don't want to go overboard because then you will mess up a perfectly good eyelash set. Trust me, I have done this before. You can use any scissors. I just use normal house scissors, but I have some dedicated for my eyelashes, which are these. And as you girls can see, I simply just cut a little bit off. Not a lot, just a little. That's it. Now here's the thing with glue. You can use black eyelash glue or you can use clear eyelash glue. For the eyes that we're doing, like the smoky eye, I recommend you girls to use the clear eyelash glue, because if you girls do mess up with the black eyelash glue, it will mess up your eye makeup and it would just ruin your day. Trust me. Unless you're really good at eyeliner, you can cover it up real quick with the eyeliner. You girls can use eyeliner, but only for the girls that know how to do eyeliner. Me personally, I do not like eyeliner, so I will not be using eyeliner. But for the girls that love eyeliner and know how to do it goodly and not too dramatic, just nice and smooth, little cat eye, a little winged eye real quick, that's fine. But do not attempt to do eyeliner if you do not know how to do it. So now it's time to glue. You want to grab the glue in the brush and you want to put it on. You want to put it on the eyelash band. That is the eyelash band. Please try not to get it on the actual hairs, because when you do, it gets stuck, and then sometimes your normal hairs actually do come out. False eyelashes are better, or 100% better and safer than wearing individual eyelashes, which means like you get your eyelashes done, like eyelash extensions. 100% safer. So you just want to grab it at the beginning part, not the beginning part, yeah. You girls can grab it at the beginning part, which this is the beginning part of the eyelashes. You will eventually learn the beginning and the end. So this is the front, this is the tail. You want to put your tweezers or whatever you use. You can use normal tweezers. These are eyelash tweezers. And you put it at the end of your eyelash. And all you do is get close up to your eye. And you're just going to place it on your eyelash line. And so, very much so. Please don't do this like that. Unless you're a pro. I can actually do this like that. I can put on eyelashes with just my fingernails. You can become a pro. You girls can become a pro, trust me, as long as you learn. So you want to go in, put it on top of your eyelash, on top of your eyelash lines, like so. Ooh. And girls, if you girls do need help with this, always come ask me. I will gladly come and do your eyelashes for you. I have no problem. There you go. Now fix the inner corners if you need to. Fix the ends if you need to. It's all about placement, and it's honestly okay if you don't get it right the first time. That's the best part with clear glue, is that you can't tell when you mess up because it's clear. But with black, you put black on it, girl, if you're not precise using black glue, then do not use it, trust me. Now you're gonna do the same thing to the other eyelash, to the other eye too. Remember, girls, is that eyelash glue does dry up fast, so you want to try to make sure you get it on your eyelash lid on time before it dries out. It's honestly okay if you have to fix it multiple times for it to be laid nicely. See, it comes off, girls. It's okay. Don't get frustrated with it. And like I said, you don't have to wear eyelashes if you physically don't want to. It's just to give your eyes and the makeup we're wearing a little more dramatic look, like so. And see, it's okay for you to clamp it, and by doing that, it stays longer on your eyelid, and it just looks good. So there's that. And now for the very last step, the one that's the grand finale. Time for the grand finale, the lip. Now it is time to put on our Pathfinder lip. So if you girls remember, I put on some Carmex way before the video so that our lips do not get dried. So hopefully you girls put on some chapstick. Do not put on lip gloss. It's just gonna dry out your lips. Hopefully you girls didn't. Hopefully you girls listening to put on some Carmex or some chapstick. So what the trick with this is all about how you outline your lips. So you want to start at the top and you want to follow your lip line. Almost like as if you were using lip liner. For the girls that don't know how to use lip liner, follow it exactly like that. And then fill in. And I'll do the same thing for it, the bottom. Just fix it. And girls, it's completely okay if you cannot get it right. As you guys can see, I couldn't either. Go in with a makeup brush if you want, or even a face wipey. Just go in and clean it. And there you go. And final touch, just to jazz everything up, add some highlight. The highlight, I'm just gonna grab a little bit and put it on an eyeshadow brush and put some on my nose. You girls necessarily don't have to do this, only if you want to. And then put some on the sides of my cheekbones. And you can go with the Beauty Blender and blend out the one that we put on our nose if it's a little too much for some of you girls. And that is the makeup look for Friday night's games. Hopefully you girls liked it, and hopefully you girls enjoyed it. Cannot forget one last thing, setting spray. And let it sit in the comments if there's anything that you girls need help on, or want some more advice, or need some more info about, and I will let you girls know. So bye babies.